still want to stay with us. Are you sure?
He'll stay around.
You can jump out?
Yeah, I think that's...
Oh! Oh, son! Woo!
Hey! Freedom!
It's super hectic. No, don't run! No! Poor baby. Give me something good to... No, I'll take it. Huh? Want to try it? Son? Good. Still salty?
Yeah. I like it. He's being difficult. Judah?
He wants to go to his sisters. Oh. Ow. Oh. Good.
You go back there?
You go to sleep now. Too much adventure. This guy's funny.
Yeah, he's turning around.
Look at her, she's crazy beautiful.
Yeah, it's like an egg. you want to bring them to their new home?
Yes.
Hier aan de front. To bring some food.
But at night, we put them in the house?
No, they'll stay here.
Oh, okay.
Keep them here for a week or so, 2 weeks.
Okay. Are you sure the fox will not?
I'm gonna fix that. starting to lay eggs. I think this was the brown one. No, the grey one, I think. She was making noise. Yeah, I'm not sure if the fox is still coming. I've had the cameras off for a while, but now that the small chicks are downstairs, I'm going to put the cameras on and see if it comes by in the night still. Because it could give them some stress, because the big chickens are sleeping outside. They don't like it in here for some reason. So I don't know why exactly, but I can imagine if the fox wanders around here in the night, they feel stressed. But 2 chicks are laying eggs now, so that's good. Okay, all the solar panels are connected. I have to clean up a little bit and protect the tubes over there. Everything's working. 10 panels are connected to the Victron system. So that's 6 to the bigger MPPT, which is a solar charge controller, and 4 to the other one. And then 2 panels are connected to the EcoFlow, because that's the EcoFlow doesn't have much capacity for solar panels. It's around 950 watts. That's the maximum I can charge, so that's only 2 solar panels. And I'm waiting for another battery for the Victron system, and I'm replacing the inverter. It's a 24 volt system at the moment, and 5000 multi-plus, so which can deliver 4 kilowatts. And it turns out to be too small for the planer that I was trying last week. So, and I already ordered another battery, so with 2 24 volt batteries I can upgrade to 48 volts by connecting them in series. and then the new inverter is going to be a 48 volt 8000, so twice as much, and that should solve the problem with the planer. Read a lot of comments about it and recommendations and ideas how to fix the problem. One of them could, for example, be a slow starter, because the machine asks a very high current in the first seconds just to get that cutter block running, which is heavy. It needs more energy for that, and once it's running it needs 3 kilowatts. And when you're on the grid, that first second or two of very high current, you can usually deal with it, you know. Usually you pay for a subscription of like 6 kilowatts or 8 or 10, but if there's a machine that asks for 20 kilowatts, it will deliver it, if your breakers are the right size. The breakers are the right size here, like C16 breakers, so those are fine, but the Victron system is just a bit too small for it. So a slow starter kind of like minimizes that high peak in the beginning and kind of like ramps it up, but because the cutter block wasn't running at all, it was just like stalling, I don't think it's gonna work. Could try it, but then I think the system is still too weak. Another thing, the VFDs, like the frequency converters, it's more a thing for three-phase machines. Most of these machines are originally three-phase powered. They will run better on it, but nowadays you often see single-phase motors, which this one is. So I have to do it like that. So I think the system just needs to be upgraded for a machine like that to work. So we'll see. I'm waiting for those, the inverter and the battery. Hopefully next week they come. And yeah, I hope that fixes it. The music is back. These are young cows. They were here last year too. They don't give milk yet. Yeah, they'll stay here for 2 weeks. I always love it to have the cows close by. It's a beautiful thing here in the mountains. And these bells that are always echoing in every corner here. It's such a beautiful thing of summer. beautiful chicks. They're growing up well. Solar panels are all finished. Excited about that. I think it looks good. It looks clean. No more hanging wires, and it's all aligned. So when you walk past, it's beautifully stacking up the hill. So yeah, great improvement. Much easier to clean, to cut the grass in the summer, but also to clear snow in the winter, because they're higher up and there's just a lot more clearance around it for snow to accumulate. The only thing I have to do is to put the steel pieces at the back, because the 4 arrays at the back, they're able to hinge up. I have to bolt on some pieces, but I'll probably do that in the season, in autumn, when it's necessary. So yeah, the new battery inverter should arrive next week, and then I can install those, and then it's all finished. And then hopefully the planer works and everything in there. Used the table saw for the first time, which was very exciting. It's a really good machine. So much better than the small, lightweight saw I had in front of the cabin. It really cuts. It's very precise, you know, the fence on that machine. It's very rigid, and cast iron top. Just the whole weight and strength of it is. It makes you work very precise and much easier. So yeah, and then next week I'm gonna start clearing the second cabin and make a start there. And I think the week after we'll do the scaffolding and make a start with the roof. But first, a lot of organization. Things need to move out, find a place temporarily, maybe under the roof of the workshop, maybe some things under the solar panels. Have to see. But a lot of organization has to go on first before we can put up scaffolding, take the roof off.